a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will get the first possession of the game. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation from one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that now. What opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. A run for the quarterback. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to...
Hauls it in the first down and more. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force them either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Texas's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting that fumble, if you're on offense here, you've got to be thinking touchdown, right? So after that run play, this is a big 3rd down opportunity to either stay on the field or score a TD.
Looking for the end zone. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to throw it. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick spin on the ride. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, Longhorn! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Knocked down for the tackle.
brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
And the Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play.
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
That's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Leaves it with the running back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He'll run it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Boards up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Makes the grab on the back. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Gets it to him on the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
He didn't get big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They're not into threes. They want sixes, and to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on 4th down. They want to run this quarterback. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, you were already 2 for 2, and now you're 3 for 3. So offensively, this is just a day that ends in Y. It's another day at the office, continuing to go for it on 4th down. And guess what? Continuing to have success.
They'll try the run. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Razorbacks line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I like the alertness by this defense. 1st and goal, usually a running type situation. They were ready for the pass, broke on the football, and that could have been a huge play for this defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1.
There's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. To the ground. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. that's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. And
he's got it down the left. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On the move, he fires. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Taking it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Takes the handoff. It's Elliott. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. He leaves it with his back. And to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Slams ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the comeback is on. giving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the returner goes down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. Hey, midfield, he's got room. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. They want to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Sets up the screen. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He lets it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one, intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. Turning
it on! Touchdown, Texas! They take the lead with the 6. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He's got it. First down and more. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting it, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the fourth quarter.
Bringing it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Texas offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now there he goes!
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Got his man to the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it!
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's throwing for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
This is an impressive run by this squad, man. Getting down big and everything looking bleak, but to be able to believe in themselves, to play one play at a time, dig their way back. Palmer, they've come all the way back against a good team, and now they got the lead.
It's really been impressive, David. I think that was the question coming into this game. People wanted to know, are they for real, or are they just a bunch of front runners? They got down early, but they never quit. Their playmakers have stepped up. They've done what is necessary, and they've executed at a high level. And all of a sudden, down multiple touchdowns, here they are, making a statement with the lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Razorbacks are on the move. Wants to keep it in the air. Fakes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll try to snap it quickly. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Right back to the well.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
The give to the tailback. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The give to the back. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this to tie us up in the final minute. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Gives it on the option. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They try to pop a run on the draw. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Looking left. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to pass on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Arkansas! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
What a day, his third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Wants to go up top. He got it. 2-point try is good, and we'll keep playing football in triple overtime. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. He's looking to throw. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. Now this 2-point conversion attempt for the win. From the gun, looking for a man. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try gets it done. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will